What's up you guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are eating on some sausage, cucumber and rice with some butter sauce. This is the homemade Blove butter sauce that I had in the freezer, and it's been marinating for a while, so it must be delicious. So without further ado, let's get into eating. I'm just gonna break this rice apart. This is some jasmine rice, and let's take some of this sauce. Ooh, do you see the steam on this sauce? I literally spent like it felt like forever. I feel like it was 2 hours of me cooking. I don't know what it was. I just feel very slow, and you know, the energy is not the way it usually is. Ooh. All right, first bite. Here you go. Wow, that was delicious. This sauce was spicy. After it been in the freezer, all the spiciness got to marinate even more. When you're having butter sauce, for me, it's impossible to eat clean. Also got some green onions on the rice. I just love the taste of it. So if you still haven't tried this combination, please do so. Mm. Mm. There's so much flavor. Mm. Mm -mm -mm. I was supposed to buy a different brand of sausages, but I think I bought the wrong one because I couldn't remember what the package looked like. And I bought these. I've bought them before and I didn't like them that much. Because of the texture. Because of the texture. And I thought I bought the ones I had the last time, but obviously not. And how do you prevent the sausages to not curl up, you know? I think these sausages are like fake, or you know, not I don't think that it's that much meat in it. And maybe that's why, because I didn't cook them on a high heat. I had it as like a medium low-ish. The sausages I had in my previous video when I had this meal, those sausages were everything. Like, oh my god, I remember I enjoyed them so much, and they were so easy to cook, and I think those had a lot of meat in them. So maybe that's why. I shouldn't be eating this much rice though. Mm. I got butter sauce in my hair. Okay. I do need to say that I am so happy that the remaining 3 officers in the murder of George Floyd is now arrested. But I don't think they are doomed for murder yet, but I don't know how it works. But I'm glad that they are arrested at least, and I'm very happy that I think his name is Chauvin, the man who stood with his knee on George Floyd's neck. I'm happy to see that they upgraded his charges to 2nd degree, because he murdered him cold blood. I don't care what anybody says, because that was murder. And the other officers that didn't do anything, I honestly don't understand how you can live with yourself like that. I mean, if I saw someone being murdered in front of my eyes and I can do something about it, then believe me, I will step in. But I understand why people are angry. This is something that's been going on for very, very long. I even saw a statistic on how many people get killed by the police, and it was 27 days in 2019 where a cop did not kill a person. "27 days out of the whole year." I feel with the people I might never understand 100%, but I definitely feel with them. I do my best to educate myself. I try to make people aware about the situation, and we talk about the situation almost every day in my home, and how, you know, we're trying to understand it, how to work towards the goal, and we are trying to be woke about it. And honestly, for me, as a foreigner in Sweden. I do understand to some extent, but you know, it's nothing compared to what the black people go through in the US. You know, it's two completely different things, and it's, I don't know how to explain it, but I really do feel for the people, and I really want to show my support and let everybody out there know that I stand with the black community, and that I try to do the best I can to, you know, make a difference. And one thing that makes me really happy is to see the people around me caring, you know, because this situation is something that has happened 1,000 times before, you know, and this is the first time I've seen people in my surroundings, my social media, talk about it in a different way, try to educate, trying to really discuss the subject and make people aware of what is happening. And I'm happy to see that I am surrounded by people that does care. Also, I am happy that we don't have in Sweden, you're not allowed to wear a gun, and I think that's such a good law, because I honestly think that it reduces all the gun violence when you have a law not allowing you to wear a gun. And I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think in Sweden that, you know, a black man has gotten killed by a police because they were scared that the black man had a gun or anything like that, you know. I don't think that has happened in Sweden, but there are definitely racism against black people, and there are racism against foreigners overall in Sweden. So we definitely do feel with you guys, but I'm glad that we don't have, you know, the gun law in Sweden. And I'm not saying that the violence is, you know, just because of people being allowed to wear guns. People are racist, and they will always find a way to be racist. But it is so devastating knowing that when black people go outside for a jogging round or going, you know, to the store, they have to be so aware of how they are driving, how they are acting. They can't really relax, and that's so heartbreaking to know that they always have to look over the shoulder and, you know, never be able to relax. Because they are black. That's so insane. I remember when I'm being pulled over by the police, you get so scared, even if you haven't done anything. And I can't even imagine how that must feel times 10 every time, every day, all the time. Every time you want to go somewhere, you have that feeling. So I try to, you know, understand how the black people are feeling, but as I'm not completely white, but I'm not black either. I'm from the Middle Eastern, so I do have experiences with racism, but absolutely not in the extent that the black people in the US have. I don't like that skin on these sausages. I do feel like it's important to educate yourself on how to be an active anti-racist. And me and my fiance has talked about it, and you know, we always have different discussions. And I think to, you know, have that subject in your household is important. And there are a lot of links. You can just Google how to be an active anti-racist, and you should also read about covert and overt racism. I think that's something important to know as well. The difference and how to work, you know, against it. This is not a subject that you post about or talk about for a day or two and then forget about it. This is something that you should adapt to your life. If you hear someone say anything racist, and you should speak up and tell them, you know, that that's not right, and try to explain to that person why, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's in your family or your friends. You know, we have to get comfortable with having the uncomfortable situations. If you're going out to protest, the peaceful protests, I would definitely remind you to wear a mask and still think about the pandemic, because I know that people want to protest, but we have to think about the pandemic as well. So, you know, wear your mask, wear gloves, and, you know, wash your hands when you get home, and try to not have, you know, still think about the hygiene thing. And it's okay to have, you know, peaceful protests and stuff like that. So I definitely think that you should go out and protest if you feel like it, but still be careful, because one of my YouTube friends both the husband and the wife tested positive for COVID-19, and they have 2 beautiful children as well. And I saw a video where they posted like an update video on how they're feeling and the test results and stuff like that, and it was so awful to see. You know, because of everything that's happened, you almost forget that the COVID-19 is still happening. But after seeing that video, I reminded myself to, oh yeah, we still have to be careful and safe, because COVID-19 is real, and I am so happy that they're both feeling better. And I don't think their kids didn't show any symptoms, so they're doing good, and I respect them both for both being COVID-19 positive and still being able to take care of their kids and making sure that they don't get sick. I respect that. I just wanted to mention that as well. But the Black movement, it's a long struggle. It's a thing that won't get solved overnight. So we have to actively work toward the goal. Okay, you guys, that was everything for today. I am full, so I'm not gonna eat anymore. The subjects that I brought up, I think that it's important to talk about those things, even though my video might get unmonetized, but you know, it is what it is. I still feel like I wanted to talk about it. But yeah, you guys, I've eaten, I'm full, and I'm not gonna eat anymore. So I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. And also subscribe to my channel and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Until the next time, bye.